Welcome friends, once more we are going to start with the production possibility curve part number 3, series number 3. So this is also very important. Okay, now we already know what are the central problems of our economy. Economy का central problems क्या है, and how can we solve out these central problems of an economy? How can we solve out through the PPC curve? So the possibilities of solving the problems. Okay, now friends, I just want to tell you that if you like this video, or if this video is quite helpful to you, you can share to your friends as well as to your classmates. Okay, and if you like this, don't forget to put a bell icons. Okay, and if you like it, and put the comments also. Okay, and if you want to subscribe, that's okay. Now let's start with what are the central problems of an economy. The central problems of an economy. First, what is the first central problem of an economy? The first central problem of an economy is that what to produce. What to produce. What to produce. यानी क्या उत्पादन करें. What to produce. Okay. Whether we have to produce. Okay. What to produce. Non-civilian goods, or civilian goods, non-civilian goods or civilian goods. This what to produce, civilian goods. यानी यहाँ पर the problem of choice. We can say that there is a problem of choice is there. क्या चुनाव करें. Okay, selection, problem of selection. What to produce, क्या produce करें. Whether to produce butter. Okay, whether to produce butter, whether to produce guns, which one? Or you can say that butter or wheat, what to produce, क्या production करें. If it is butter, okay, it is known as a civilian goods. If it is a gun, it is known as a non-civilian goods. What to produce. This is the basic problem of an economy, and you have to understand. You have to make a choice. You have to give up because we have got a limited resources. We have got choice because due to limited resources, because we have got limited resources. If you have got unlimited resources, we can produce anything. So I have already told you about, this is guns. Okay, this is wheat, guns and wheat. Okay, there are different production possibilities are there on this, this depict the resources. This depict the resources. If you see, this depicts the resources. Okay, this depicts the resources. Okay, now this is the resources. With the resources you can produce this much. This is what to produce. Okay, the next one is that how to produce. Okay, the second problem is how to produce. How to produce. How to produce. The second problem is how to produce. Now there are two things are there, two technologies are there, two things are there, basically 2 points are there. That is, one is capital intensive, one is capital intensive, and another one is labor intensive. Okay, labor intensive. There are two things we have to keep it in the mind. One is capital intensive. Capital intensive means we are going to use machine. Okay, machines, all the machines, robots to do the work. Okay, and one is labor intensive. So basically over here the country has to think, country के पास, देश के पास चयन होना चाहिए कि वो किस तरह से उत्पादन करे. क्या वो मशीनों के द्वारा उत्पादन करे, मशीन से उत्पादन करे, या वर्कर से उत्पादन करे. So generally the country has got a choice. Now if the country, it depends upon the population, depends upon the population of the country. Population of the country. It depends upon the population of the country. If the population of the country is more, then the labor intensive technique we have to use. Labor intensive technique depends upon the population. So more population, that means more population, labor intensive. Okay, less population, less population, okay, capital intensive. This is what we have to understand. Okay, so this is the two problems which I have told you. Okay, now what is the third problem? What to produce? Okay, for whom to produce? Basically किसके लिए प्रोडक्शन करें? नंबर 3, for whom to produce? Okay, for whom to produce? अगर प्रोडक्शन करें, किसके लिए प्रोडक्शन करें? So for the civilian goods, for civilians, for or non-civilians. किसके लिए प्रोडक्शन करें? Okay, that means civilians means farmers or common people, okay, or rich or poor. So the country has to select, okay, choice. The country has a choice what to produce, for whom to produce. किसके लिए प्रोडक्शन करें? For the poor people, poor, rich, or defense items, or common items. So this is one of the basic problem of that, for whom to produce. किसके लिए प्रोडक्शन करें? उनके पास पैसा होना चाहिए, खरीदने का पैसा होना चाहिए, सामर्थ्य होना चाहिए. They should have got more income to buy. Okay, they should. Why you think that Apple is not flooded in Apple mobile phone is not flooded in the market? Apple phone market में flooded नहीं है. दूसरा common, the phone which is the range of 10,000 to 15,000, that is available in the market. Why it is so? Because most of the people's income, because Apple's phone, minimum one Apple's phone will take 50,000 से नीचे नहीं मिलेगा एक Apple का phone, या Honor का phone, okay, OnePlus का phone, not less than 50,000. So what happens over here? It is not meant for the common people. It is meant for the rich people, for whom to produce. Okay. Third, problem of fuller utilization of resources. हम लोग जब भी देखते हैं कि the resources are not fully utilized. The resources are, number 4 is problem of fuller utilization of resources. Okay, resources. Okay, the resources are not efficiently used. Okay, resources are not efficiently used. जो resources जो है, संसाधन जो है, it is not efficiently used. Resources are not efficiently used. Okay, for example, if you see that in Calcutta, Agra, in certain places, Mumbai, you see that all the factories, all the industries, they are working 24 hours. But over here, if you see in Duars, they are not working for 6 hours also. That means the machine is not being used, not used fully. Okay, the laborers are not working fully, the machines are not capitalized fully, and so our resources are not efficiently used. So what happened? We have got an underutilization of resources. हमारा प्रोडक्शन इतना होना चाहिए था, but हमारा प्रोडक्शन इतना है. क्यों है? क्योंकि हमारा जो रिसोर्स है, the resources are not fully utilized. The resources not fully utilized. It is not fully utilized. The resources are not fully utilized. Okay, so this is one of the major problem. Okay, that why the resources are not fully utilized. सभी लोग पूरे मेहनत से काम नहीं करते हैं. All the workers do not have the same rate of working. Okay, and the last one is the problem of growth of resources. Okay, the growth of resources. For whom to produce? The last problem is the growth of resources. Okay, so what do we understand by growth of resources? Okay, number 5th problem, growth of resources. Problem of growth of resources. Okay, this is one of the problem. Okay, problem of the growth of resources. Now what does the growth of resources means? Now whatever we are using, those resources, we are not thinking that the resources has to be increased. Okay, we are not going to increase the resources. Okay, now we have to increase the resources in the matter of natural resources. Natural resources has to be revamped. Natural resources has to be increased. For example, if you see the Gulf countries, they are exporting the oil. Okay, what happened? those resources are depleting. Okay, all the resources are depleting. All the resources are depleting. मतलब क्या हुआ? खत्म हो रहा है. हम लोग ऐसा कोई रिसोर्सेज नहीं तैयार कर रहे हैं जो हर साल बढ़ते रहे और अपना रिसोर्सेज संसाधन बढ़ता रहे. वी आर नेवर थिंकिंग ऑफ दैट. ओके, सो द रिसोर्सेज आर डिप्लीटिंग. सो फॉर दैट what we have to do is that the growth of resources, that means, for example, this has to be, this will go outward, the production will increase. Okay, why the production will increase? For example, technology can be improved. If technology improves, so resources also improve. टेक्नोलॉजी अगर इंप्रूवमेंट होता है तो रिसोर्सेज भी इंप्रूवमेंट होता है. अगर टेक्नोलॉजी इंप्रूवमेंट नहीं होता, टेक्नोलॉजी डाउनग्रेड होता है, तो दैट विल कम डाउन लाइक दिस. ओके, these are the 5 simple problems which can be solved through the production possibility curve. Okay, now friends, I hope that you have understood this video, and in the next video I will show you what are the different ways to make the production possibility curve. Thank you to everyone.